Takara-Tomy dropped a big teaser trailer today of some future product that's also going to be revealed this weekend at the Tokyo Toy Show. And it's that of a brand new series that almost in a lot of ways mirrors and parallels what Hasbro is doing here in the West. Here in Hasbro, we have, of course, our crossover collaboration line, where they take iconic Western brands and cross them over with Transformers, be it Back to the Future, Ghostbusters, Ninja Turtles, the recent Knight Rider one, and beyond. And now Takara is going to be doing something similar with a line that they're calling Takara-Tomy Synergex series, which is they're going to take their iconic brands and cross them over with other companies, other brands, other ideas, and most of them obviously spawning from Japanese origins. And a lot of these are crossing over with Transformers and other brands. So we're going to go through the Transformer-related ones here, and they look really exciting and really cool, and I love the ideas that they're doing here. So the first one that they're going with is the Zoids X Diaclone X Transformers Shield D Prime. This is a triple crossover, which is wild in itself. It uses the Shield Liger from the original Zoids, and crosses it over with the concept of Diaclone and, robots being controlled by pilots, which Zoids really was that. It's compatible with the new Diaclone drivers, and it kind of uses that same kind of, play pattern in engineering. And of course, it transforms into a Optimus Prime. The teaser art here shows a screenshot from the 2007 Michael Bay movie Optimus Prime. So is it implying that it's movie Prime that's crossed over here? I don't know. Is it a G1 convoy? I don't know, but still very cool to see this, and I kind of hope we see even more of these. One common theme that you're going to see from all of these crossovers is a shared anniversary in some kind of round number. Zoids is the only one that kind of escapes that. Zoids has kind of a weird origin that's kind of too much to go into here in this video. But they actually kind of in its final form debuted in Japan in late 1983. So they kind of just missed sharing an anniversary with Transformers by a few months and everything. But it's still very cool, and I'm very happy to see this, and I kind of hope they do more. I love Zoids. It's a great, series. It's a great lore. It's a great model kit kind of building experience. They're just awesome stuff, and I want to see more of this, especially. The next one we have here is one of the shared anniversaries. We have a Godzilla X Transformers crossover here. Godzilla celebrating their 70th anniversary, debuted in 1954 in Japan. And of course, Transformers' 40th anniversary, 1984. So we got two releases here. These are repaint/retools of previously existing molds. One of them is pretty much just a straight repaint. The first one we got here is the Optimus Prime type MFS3 Kiryu, the Mecha Godzilla. It's a redeco of the Transformers Legacy Laser Optimus Prime leader class that we got. Straight up redeco. Doesn't look like there's anything new tooled on this. They really love using that mold, Hasbro and Takara, let me tell you. Judging by the MFS3 Kiryu mention on this Optimus Prime, does suggest that not only is this Mecha Godzilla that he's kind of like fused with, but he's specifically the Mecha Godzilla from the 2002 Godzilla film, Godzilla Against Mecha Godzilla, that specific version. So kind of, there's been a few Mecha Godzillas over the past, I want to say 60 years now. So it's specifically that one if you're curious where it's pulling from with its deco design and small little details on it. The second one that we have here is Megatron type Godzilla. Interestingly enough, using, no surprise, the Studio Series 86 Leader Class Grimlock. This one has a new head on it, but it has a new head on it on a place that I was kind of hoping would be not the case. It's a straight up repaint, but it does have a brand new robot mode head on it to give it a unique look. I would have really honestly preferred that the Grimlock Dino mode head would have been retooled to look more Godzilla-like. I mean, the deco looks really nice. It's nice that there's a new robot head on it, but I think that most of us, we would have loved to display it in the Dino mode, or in this case, the Godzilla mode, and with a new head sculpt on it that would have invoked Godzilla even more. Still very cool, though. Really excited about these, but both of these are planned to come out in summer of 2025 in Japan, and pre-orders will be dropping in September all the way up to November in 2024. So a good window of opportunity to pre-order these. These look really cool. We don't have prices yet, but we will keep you posted here on the podcast as we learn these. Again, celebrating the 70th anniversary of Godzilla. That's pretty hype. We got another anniversary celebration here, Macross 7. This one's fascinating. Macross 7 X Transformers. So this one we don't get to see anything. It's just a silhouette teaser. And this is part of a second coming of Synergy stuff. So this is like going to be the second wave of it after we get the Zoids one and the Godzilla one. This is celebrating the 30th anniversary of Macross 7, which was a sequel series to the original Macross that came out in 1994, not counting Macross 2 and all the other side stuff that came out in between that. That's a whole other story. And, of course, celebrating that, shared with the 40th anniversary of 1984's Transformers. Interesting choice of using Macross 7. A lot of cool designs that are in that show. They clearly are teasing here with what they show that it's going to be Basara's Valkerie, which is the VF-19 Excalibur Custom, a.k.a. the Fire Valkerie. So that's pretty cool. It's going to probably be a red deco and a transforming jet flight thing, which I'm very curious how they're going to transformerize it from it just being a transforming jet thing, because that's really what a Valkyrie is at the end of the day. I'm so fascinated by the fact that Transformers for years has had problems with Jetfire and looking like a Valkyrie and that whole conflict with Macross, and now we just have a straight up Macross Valkyrie crossover, and now that's not a problem anymore. I am really curious to see how this is done. Since it's Basara, we will listen to his song, and I wonder if it's going to come with a giant guitar as a weapon. Be very interesting. But again, very, very cool. I'm curious if they'll do other ones too. Like, is there room in this crossover to do some more Macross 7 stuff? Like the VF, I believe it was VF-11 Max L, the Thunderbolt custom, which was like, I guess it was my stand-in RC back in 1995. It was a 1x144 model kit. I wonder if they'll do that version too, because that's like a more pink female character from the show. So very curious with that. We're going to be seeing a full-on teaser of that and everything, and we're going to be able to see it in person at the Tokyo Toy Show coming this weekend. I'll give more information on that in a bit. And the last one also was just a teaser. Nothing was shown, was the Monster Hunter X Transformers crossover. A little bit of Capcom action going on here, so kind of gives me hope for a certain super fighting robot maybe being involved in the future. We don't see anything yet. They also say here you will be seeing something at the Tokyo Toy Show this weekend. Again, August 29th to September 1st, this weekend in Japan. This is celebrating the 20th anniversary of Monster Hunter, 2004 when it came out, so, and sharing it with the 40th anniversary of Transformers. So these nice round numbers that Takara is doing here. This is fascinating. This is very fascinating. I love that it's all these Japanese brands. I kind of hope that they do more of this. This opens it up to more Macross stuff after 40 years of, arguing and nightmares. It opens it up maybe to Capcom stuff. We already saw that with Street Fighter before, with the Street Fighter crossover stuff. Maybe we'll see more now with this Monster Hunter stuff, and maybe Mega Man, or who knows. The Zoid stuff is cool too. The Godzilla stuff is great also. Maybe we could see Rodan. Maybe we could see King Ghidorah. Maybe we could see, Mothra. Like, there's so many ideas on the plate here. I love this. This is great. Let me know what you think about all of this. We have a ton of other news we got to talk about later this week. It's going to be a busy week here in the Transformer world, like I said on the live stream on Saturday. So stay tuned for that, and I'll talk to you in the near future.